Hey guys, we're playing some more DLC. This time we're gonna play the, what is it called? Crown Tundra. This must be your first visit to the Crown Tundra, am I right? I'm researching Pokemon biology around here, and a number of ancient and rare Pokemon have been spotted in the Crown Tundra, you see. If I update your Pokédex, will you help me research what species appear here? Do your best to complete your new Crown Tundra Pokédex. It's been a while since I came back home, but it seems like a lot have changed. It's a lot colder than I remember, and there are so many rockish Pokemon wandering around. Come on, Dad. Lay off and quit following me already. I'm gonna go Dynamax. I'll go on a Dynamax adventure in the Max Lair, and I don't need you breathing down my neck. I'm here to battle loads and loads of rare Dynamax Pokemon. God, don't you fret. I know somewhere way more fun than that musty old place. Get ready for loads of quality time with the coolest dad ever. What a generous and totally unwanted offer. Afraid I've got to say no thanks. Come on, Nia, be reasonable. Or get ready to be ultra mega embarrassed as I unleash the noble roar of Dad. Gah, I'll take a hard pass on that, thanks. Excuse me, hello? Yes, you girl, the girl over there. My dad is stubborn as steel and he won't leave me alone. Back me up, would you? Brilliant, have a great time with this geezer then. Now hold on, lass. I can't say I approve of you butting in blindly. But if I just give you a trouncing, this young lady out here ought to see reason. The name's Peony. Brace yourself, I'm pretty ferocious in battle. Wait, I can't even remember if I, oh, fuck. Well, this shouldn't be too hard. God, aren't you a brave one? Picking a fight with a one-time gym leader. I totally forgot that I only had one Pokemon, but this shouldn't be too hard since he's using steel types. Not bad at all, but watch out next time, it's my turn. Steel's as tough as they come. The more hits it takes, the more Ultra Mega determined it gets. I should know. I use Steel type Pokemon. I gotta add the rest of my Pokemon to my party. Because I totally forgot that I was going into this with one Pokemon. Guess it's not my place to be bragging. God, look at you taking a thrashing from a... Look at me taking a thrashing from a youngster like you. My darling daughter's disappeared. Where have you gone, my sweet Nia? Of course, Nia's the sweetest, darlingest daughter that Dad could ask for. I brought her out here so we could have a proper father-daughter trip, the first one in ages. And now that we've got here, she grabs the first trainer she finds and makes him a decoy and legs it. That's my dear Nia for you. That's just her backward way of showing her papa she loves him. Gahahaha. That's the type of girl she is. Ultra mega charming, isn't it? Still, without her, I can't start this adventure of the legendary spots I've planned for us. She mentioned she wanted to go have a gander at some place called the Max Lair, didn't she? Sounds to me like she wants a good old papa to chase after her. Well, she needn't worry. I'm not one for wasting time. Which means I've got to move on. Gotta move on. Cheers for a fine battle. Well, I'll be seeing you then, lass. Take care of your strong Pokemon of yours. But it's so funny that I beat him with like one Pokemon. And he had two. Alright then. What is an Audino doing in a place like this? Better yet, what's a Swablu doing in a place like this? And why is a fossil Pokemon just wandering about? Aha, this must be the max layer Nia was talking about. Which means my darling daughter's in here right now having a giggle with some rare Dynamax Pokemon. Oh, it's you again. Well, kid, maybe you ought to come as well. Just right. Hold on, Nia, my dear. Here comes Papa. I don't think I have an Obama Snow. Well, I guess I do. Fuck. I guess I'll join him in this Max Dynamax lair. Please, sir, I can't let you. Oh, I think you can. My precious darling daughter's in there, and I'm going in after her. I understand, sir, but... But what? I'm here to have an adventure, and I want to kick it off right now. I simply can't allow it, sir. Grr. Oh, there you are, lass. So you've come after all, have you? Nothing's alright, and everything's the matter. The ultra mega numpty of a scientist insists on getting in my way. Numpty of a... I beg your pardon, sir. If you'd be so good enough as to simply listen, I could let you through. Dynamax adventures are quite fraught with a peril, I'm afraid, and... God, I have no patience for standing and listening to you rattle off into fine print. We're going around in circles. You seem to know this, gentleman. Would you simply listen to my explanation? If so, then I could allow the two of you to enter as a pair. Aha, now you're talking. Go on then. Let's hear what the good lady has got to say. And then we'll go find my little Nia together, right? Right? Are you ready to hear my explanation of Dynamax adventures? That's what I'd like to hear, mate. I owe you one. Very well then. I will proceed. The Max lair is a labyrinth. I don't think that's how you spell labyrinth, but why not just say labyrinth instead of labyrinthine underground cavern where rare Pokemon dwell, the likes of which normally are not found in the Galar region. To avoid the risk of Galar particle overexposure, which can cause your own dear Pokemon to lose control, we have prepared Pokemon for you that are resistant to the particle's effects. Right, I follow you. You're saying you don't want Galar losing control, so the Pokemon rents some particles, and we might not see a rare overexposure. That was stunningly incorrect, sir. This is a dangerous place. Please make sure you've a firm grasp for the rules. I'm still a touch lost, but that's the type of place this is, eh? Right, sounds like this is all a bit beyond me, so I'll just go on and get cracking. Here comes Papa, my darling Nia. No, sir, I've told you, it's too dangerous. What is going on with that man? He looks so much like Chairman Rose, but his attitude doesn't match the chairman's at all. Well then, when you're ready to go chase him down... Pardon me, I meant when you're ready to begin your Dynamax adventure, please let me know. If you go on a Dynamax adventure, I will provide you with dynamite ore as a reward. I'll also allow you to keep just one of the Pokemon you catch along the way. Would you like to embark upon a Dynamax adventure? You're still new to Dynamax adventures, so we suggest trying them alone for now. Just to get a little familiar with the world before you invite some friends to join you. It would be nice if you'd use an actual move instead of doing that. Oh my fucking god. Seriously. Oh my god, you were just wasting time. See, this is why CPUs are so useless. I would have preferred if you had just attacked, but whatever. Now would you please just fucking attack? The only one who has some fucking common sense is this motherfucking bitch on the right here. That was a little bit overkill, but I'm not gonna judge for it. Hang on, I recognize you. Are you here for a Dynamax adventure too? Wicked, I guess we're on the same wavelength. I'm Fiona, nice to properly meet you. What about you? What's your name? Wow, that's a perfect name for you, it really suits you. So is my dad on his way here too? Haven't seen him. Has he got turned around and wound up back at the entrance? Listen, sorry for using you to distract my old man back there. He's stubborn as a mudbray. Things go alright after I left. What? You beat my old man? You sure put a blinder there. He used to be a gym leader, you know. Even on a holiday, he's no pushover. You know, my dad was going mad with excitement for this trip. He kept going on about how he'd planned for us to check out local legends on this super intensive tour, or event tour, he calls it. But I mean, come on, what girl my age would be caught dead doing some naff thing like that with her dad? Besides, I really fancy having more battles with Dynamax Pokemon. The thrill of battling one of those massive towering Pokemon. Just thinking about it gets me pumped. Hehe. You know what? I've just had a thought. You're a pretty fierce trainer, right? Then I bet you could handle taking my place on the old man's adventure. Too right it does. It's a brilliant idea if I do say so myself. He's so hyped up about all this. It'd be a shame to just leave him all on his own. And who knows? You could end up running into a legendary Pokemon. How about I meet back up with you two after I've had my own fun in the Max Lair? Go on then, enjoy your twosome tour of legends. Tell my old man the deal on that. Oi. The poor gentleman has been injured. After much kicking and screaming, I've brought him back here. Ugh, it hurts. It ultra mega hurts. Nia, where's my darling Nia? This fine gentleman appears to have tripped on a rock and struck his head. Ugh, Adventures aren't to be taken lightly. I've learned that firsthand, I mean. I was just checking to see if my little girl was behind some rocks, and look how I've ended up. Behind some rocks is your daughter a roly-poly, sir? There we go, I'm up. No little bump's gonna keep me down long. That kip's got me feeling right as rain. How about it then, lass? Did you find my darling Nia? You don't say. So my dear Nia is set on staying away till she's had her fill on this Dynamax adventure stuff. And she wants the two of us to go ahead and get cracking on the Grand Peony Adventure. You know, I burned the candle at both ends working out the best itinerary I could for my dear Nia's sake. But I guess she's at the age where she doesn't want her old man tagging along all the time. She's trying to press her into I'm not trying to press her into doing what I want to do. Probably won't win me any Dad of the Year awards. Right then, what's your name, kid? Cheers, Navius. My name's Peony. Wait, I've already told you my name, so... Then twice as nice to meet you. Let's have ourselves a smashing adventure that my dear Neil will be itching to join the fun. Now that's an ultra mega great response. Just what I was hoping to hear. Gahahaha. We're going to have ourselves a real treat of a legendary Pokemon hunt. So that's decided, Navius. Now then, let's get ourselves to Freezington. It's a town just a short ways off. It's time for a strategic planning meeting for the Peony Adventure Tour. I'll fill you in on the details once we get there. I say, let us reconvene post-haste. Ha, just pulling your leg. Can you imagine if I actually talked like that? Gahahaha. How are plants growing in this climate? Hello, hello, what do we have here? Another visitor? I'm the mayor of this town, of Freezington. I must say, it's surprised to have visitors arriving in our out-of-the-way town one after another. Might you be here to learn about the legend of the King of Bountiful Harvest as well? Ah, never mind, it hardly bears asking. After all, there's very little otherwise to attract visitors to our sleepy corner of the region. Which is a bit of a shame, really. People come all this way to investigate what turns out to be merely a fairy tale. But since you've made the journey, I must offer you this Freezington specialty as a memento. It's a shirt emblazoned with the likeness of the King of Bountiful Harvest. I'm afraid that it hasn't sold quite as well as we'd hoped. We've gotten a fair number left over. The illustration based on the extremely ancient accounts of the king's appearance. Hence the unusually sized head. But we thought it'd make the design a touch more hip, as they say. If you'd like to see what the king really looked like, I suggest you take a look by the statue. by the fields in the corner of our center of our village. By the by, while you're here in the Crown Tundra, feel free to let your lead Pokemon out of its ball and take it for a stroll. Farewell for now then. Oi. Over here, Navius. Welcome to Freezington. It must have been quite a journey to get here. The Crown Tundra is famous for carrots, as you know. Maybe you'd be interested in getting some carrot seeds as a souvenir? Ooh, quite the enthusiastic one, aren't you? Though I must admit, these seeds are rather valuable to us. How about a trade? You give me 8 pieces of Dynite ore, and I'll give you the seeds. Oh, life is all about quid pro go, or whatever the phrase was. Oh, wonderful, this is plenty. Now we can bury the ore in our fields and make our crops huge. Here are the seeds as promised. Don't go planting those seeds I gave you willy-nilly in the forest fields now. These fields are for our own crops. What do I do with these carrot seeds that I just bought? Well, anyway, bye-bye, guys.